Hello and welcome to another Find Out Friday. My name is Casmir Valeri and I'm a UX designer here at Rocksauce Studios. And today what I'm going to be talking to you about is user tests and why you need to do them before taking your product to market, development, and how much money and time you can save by doing them. So what is user testing exactly? Well, user testing is basically taking your product, service, or design and putting it in front of non-biased users that most likely have never seen it before, and basically letting your design or product sink or swim. What that means is you're gonna have them use the app, give their initial impressions on it, and see if they can actually use the app to how it's intended to without any guidance. So the training wheels are off, and just think of this as a user that's downloading your application from the App Store. You're not going to be holding their hand while they use it. You're not going to be there to explain or answer questions. It's really sink or swim time for your design. So why is user testing important? Well, as a UX designer, I find that this is often the most misunderstood and undervalued step of the design process when it comes to designing digital products and taking them to market. All your favorite apps, I guarantee you, do user testing. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Amazon, eBay, they all use user testing because it saves immense amounts of time and money. And whether we like it or not, we do have our own biases that aren't perfect. The team that's designing your app also does. The sales guy is going to take a very different approach to the product than the engineer on your team. The engineer is going to take a very different approach from the designer on your team. The purpose of user tests is to be that objective voice of the users to plainly spell out how the users want an app to look like, function, and feel. User tests also increases exposure and conversion by increasing return visitors and referrals. Let's face it, we have so many options these days and our attention spans are so small that if your app is anything short of excellent, most users are going to uninstall it and never give it a second thought. It's way more difficult to get users a second time around than the initial hook with your app. So what user test does it really does refine the app to a point of excellence, and it kind of eliminates a lot of those initial pain points and inefficiencies in your app that will turn users away. And really what it does is it creates an excellent app that people really want to use, will enjoy using, and tell their friends, which is the most important thing to do on launch. And the biggest difference that user testing makes is in the development time and cost. So say you have your app and you want to go straight to launch. You don't want to do any user testing. You're going to hand your design to the developers and they're going to spend hundreds, if not thousands of man hours developing your application to make it functional. You then launch, and like most applications, it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be things that some users really like and they give you good feedback on. But there's almost always going to be a certain level of misunderstanding or things about the app that the users don't like at all, and it has to be redesigned. Well, iteration after development is significantly costlier in both time and money than it is while it's still in the designer's hands in the design process. Hey, so today we went over what a user test is, some of the benefits of it, and hopefully that information lets you know why you should do them to more closely guarantee your app's success and how it can save you time and money. Thank you guys. My name is Casmir at Rocksauce, and I really appreciate your time. Take care.